Next steps after graduation in Germany: jobs and residence permits. So picture this. You've lived in Germany and finished your studies here, and you like it so much that you want to stay. I, for instance, after studying in Cologne for 6 months, did. I've got good news, because generally, the outlook for international students that want to stay in Germany after studying is pretty positive. If you're a student from a non-European country or a non-EEA country, after you're finishing your studies, you can get a job seeker visa that gives you the opportunity to search for a job here for 18 months. This time is supposed to give graduates enough time to find a permanent position in the country. With a job seeker permit, you can actually work at different jobs while you're searching for your permanent position. Unlike the studying visa, where you can only work part-time, you can actually work a variety of different jobs until you find the permanent position for a max of 18 months while you're searching. When you find that job which is relevant to your previous education and work experience, you can switch that job seeker visa to a working permit. However, your work permit will last just as long as your contract is for. So for example, you get a 1-year contract at your new job. You'll get a working permit for 1 year. In the unlikely case you become unemployed, then you'll have 3 months to find a new job. As a graduate from a German university and you've kept a job and a work-related residence permit for 2 years, you'll have the opportunity to apply for a residence permit, also known as a settlement permit. But what are your chances of finding a job in Germany, and how does the application process work? Let me tell you. Germany has the largest economy in Europe and the 4th largest economy in the world. This means there's several different opportunities, and you can find a job which will match your experiences and expectations. Some of these opportunities actually give you the opportunity to study for your doctorate as you work. In the beginning, you might have to start with an entry-level job in Germany. This job might not be as grand as you hope, but it will be great experience to help you build your CV. When I first came to Germany and got my first job, my job was not as glamorous, but it really helped me get my dream job later. When it comes to the application process, candidates that speak German might have priority. In the end, it really depends what kind of field you're working in and what kind of job you're working for. It's best to know a little bit of German because they might ask this at the interview. The application process might be slightly different depending on the job you're applying to, but roughly they're all the same. First, you need to do a little bit of research of what sector and what area you want to apply to. I can recommend these job searching platforms. The second step is to check whether your qualifications are recognized. If you studied in Germany, this should be no problem. If you haven't, you might need to take additional training. The German government actually runs an eligibility checker where you can check what kind of qualifications you'll need and if it's eligible. After you've checked your existing qualifications, we can make it to step 3, job searching vacancies. As mentioned before, you can use the website Make It in Germany to find international opportunities for students, or use Expatrio's user portal. In step 4, you need to complete your application. This requires an updated resume or a CV, a cover letter, and in some cases, a current photo and copies of relevant professional qualifications. After you've been accepted, you need to start with step 5. You can finally change your job seeker's visa to your work permit, and you can do that at your relevant Auslanders app/immigration office. Remember that health insurance remains mandatory for anyone living in Germany. You need health insurance whether public or privately. If you're already an Expatrio customer and you've opted in for Technische Krankenkasse, you can continue working with them as your main health provider. I hope you enjoyed this in-depth look about opportunities after graduation in Germany. If you want to learn more about Germany or living in Germany, you can check out Expatrio's YouTube channel here. Auf Wiedersehen, and wir sehen uns bald in Deutschland.